Hi friends, it's State Representative Mike Conley. I just returned from the House Members Lounge where we as members met with the House Conferees for the PROTECT Act. Now, as you should know, when the House passes a bill and the Senate passes a different version of a bill, a conference committee is appointed that includes 3 members from each branch who will resolve the differences between the versions of those bills. Right now, the House is appointing Chair Dan Cahill, Chair Andy Vargas, and Representative Marcus Vaughn as the conferees for the PROTECT Act. And for my part, I'm encouraging the conferees to be as bold as possible. We have heard from our own constituents and from voters and residents across the Commonwealth on the popularity of the PROTECT Act. People love this legislation, and as I said upstairs, the strongest advocate for the PROTECT Act is the Trump administration. People have seen what they've done on the streets of our own communities and on the streets of Minnesota, and they want it to end. And the PROTECT Act does all that we can to insulate state and local law enforcement activity from federal civil immigration activity. A few specific things I highlighted upstairs. The House bill includes protections for detained immigrants. I want to see us keep those protections in the final bill. On the other hand, the Senate goes further in naming specific safe spaces, in addition to courts, which were really the focus of the House bill. And I encourage the conferees to work with the Senate to find a way to name those additional safe spaces and call on the governor to implement protections around those sensitive areas like schools, daycares, hospitals, etc. In addition, both bills would ban new 287G agreements, and I'd like to see us go even further. There's only one 287G agreement. It's an administrative agreement with our Department of Corrections. The more I've looked into that, the more I'm convinced there's no justification for that agreement either. And finally, the Senate bill would create a private right of action for individuals. This is also a provision that I've found worthwhile and continue to support. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out, and thanks.